Hello. Kungaloosh adventurers, welcome back to Kungaloosh Airwaves. We are now at our much anticipated and awaited Ramshackle Tackle fishing expedition. We have a bounty of participants, and we will be giving out a number of awards by the end of the day. The tallest fish, that is from snout to tail, as well as the heaviest fish, the smallest fish, and an honorable mention. All of these awards will be handed out at the end of the Ramshackle Tackle Ray. Up and down the riverbanks, we do have multiple correspondents, both Anastasia Lloyd on the east bank and Charles Thatcher on the west, so we will be going ahead to them for some updates throughout this event. Kungaloosh Airwaves also wants to recognize our sponsor for the Ramshackle Tackle fishing expedition, Joe Hooks. Fishing hooks for any average Joe. Get your set at Tabora Base Camp, everything from deep sea fishing to fly fishing. Joe Hooks. Now let's go over to the West Bank and check in with Charles Thatcher. He's talking with some of our participants here at the Ramshackle Tackle.
Kungaloosh, this is Charles Thatcher, adventurer extraordinaire, here with an interview of my friend, right-hand man and personal pilot, Flying Jack Grayson, on the majestic art of fishing. Jack.
Yeah.
What would you say, in your experienced adventurer's opinion, is the most efficient way to fish?
Well, my personal weapon of choice would be military surplus.
Oh, yes, so you use military-grade fishing line.
Kinda. I like to use military-grade grenades. Speaking of duck and cover.
You what?
Charles, I said get down.
Hello? Captain Grayson? Charles? Say, Charles, do you need assistance or, perhaps the fire brigade? Well, it seems we will have to send over the elephants sooner than we thought. More festivities from the Ramshackle Tackle after this.
Nantucket Chum Bucket, the best fishing pail in all of the Americas. Nantucket Chum Buckets, now on sale in the Tabora Base Camp gift shop. Available in bamboo, teak, oak, or pine. Nantucket Chum Bucket.
Ah, yes. Nantucket Chum Buckets. I have a bamboo one myself. It looks like we have an update at the way station on the East Bank from Anastasia Lloyd. Let's go now.
Yes, thanks, Algernon. We are here at the way station where all the fish have seemed to have brought their own scales, even though we deemed that not necessary. Currently, we are here with Cliff Ignatius as his fish is being analyzed for the heaviest fish in the bunch, a coveted prize that most are chomping at the hook for every year.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, yes, here we are. They're weighing it now. Seems like it's coming in. It's going to be a contender. Our current leader is Hathaway Brown with 4.08 kilograms, which is 9 pounds for those of you playing at home. And the results are in. It seems we have a new leader. Cliff Ignatius is coming in with a 7.25 kilogram fish, which is roughly 16 whopping pounds.
Yes, I told you I'd do the big one.
Quite. Well, Algernon, we will cast back to you, and we will talk to you again shortly. We'll keep in touch as all of the numbers and measurements come in, and maybe our leaderboard will shift. Kungaloosh.
Kungaloosh, that is gripping news indeed. Depending how those results turn out, we might have the new leaderboard as Anastasia said, so stay tuned for the final results. Now let's go back to the West Bank and check on Charles Thatcher and Flying Jack Grayson. See how they're doing. Ah, yes, it looks like they have their trunks full after all. We'll have to check on them again shortly. Now let's go back with the final results to Anastasia Lloyd on the East Bank.
Yes, Algernon, it is official. The numbers are in from the judges, and we have a clear winner. It is Cliff Ignatius with his 7.25 kilogram or 16-pound whopper of a catch. I do believe that is a Ramshackle Tackle record, so put that in your tackle box and file it away. Back to you, Algernon.
Well, there you have it, adventurers. We have our final leaderboard for both the large fish and small fish. The small fish goes to, of course, for the fourth year in a row, Anastasia Lloyd with a 0.23 kilograms small little half-pounder. The runner-up on the smallest fish was Jamboni Claire with a 0.36 kilogram, 0.8 pound small fry. If you have any hope to place next year in the small fish competition, be sure to bring your nets. That's the secret, adventurers. And now for the largest fish, as Anastasia Lloyd had stated, Hathaway Brown was beat out with his 9-pound fish by Cliff Ignatius with a 7.25 kilogram, 16-pound mammoth of a fish. Good job, Cliff Ignatius. You will get your trophy as we wrap up the Ramshackle Tackle. Now for our last two awards. The longest fish goes to Charles Thatcher, our very own announcer and reporter in the field. So congratulations, Charles Thatcher, with your 22-inch fish. Although it was only 7 pounds, it was quite long indeed. Last on the leaderboard is the honorable mention, and that goes to Professor Cromwell. He caught a turtle. Very good. To all the winners from Ramshackle Tackle this year, your trophies will be ready at the Tabora Base Camp after the faceplates are properly etched. Alright, before we leave, we just want to thank our sponsors one last time, Nantucket Buckets and Joe Hooks. All supplies can be picked up at Tabora Base Camp. We want to thank you all for joining us this year at this Ramshackle Tackle expedition. Although it was short-lived, it was splendid. We have one more episode left in this series before our holiday special to wrap up the year. So Kungaloosh to everyone, and remember, always clean your bass properly.